What's good, y'all? What the hell is going on in boxing? I cannot believe what I seen last weekend. Tyson Fury, who is uh most likely, well, I don't know what the word to say, but most people has Tyson Fury as the best heavyweight in the world. And you even got a few people out here saying that he's better than Muhammad Ali, that he's the greatest heavyweight ever. Gets in that ring with 0-0 Francis Ngannou and damn near loses the fight. He won a split decision out there in Saudi Arabia against Francis Ngannou. And I'm just shocked. I can't believe what I seen. He really struggled. He really struggled real bad. And he thought Ngannou was just gonna be a pushover. Thought he was gonna walk through him. And I thought that he was finna knock out Ngannou going into the fight. That's kind of why I didn't buy the fight, because this man is 0-0. He's coming from a whole nother sport. So of course I didn't think he had a chance in hell to beat Fury, who's that big and skilled, you know what I mean? And Fury, he he tried to come in, he tried to get rid of Ngannou too. You could tell from the first punch of the fight, he tried to punch Ngannou straight in his mouth, which he did, and he never even came close to hurting Ngannou. He never came close to hurting Ngannou. Ngannou's got a steel chin, metal chin. Even throughout the fight, Fury threw a right hand that ended up being the elbow that hit Ngannou right in his chin, and he went nowhere. So now I'm questioning the power of Fury. And yes, Fury got exposed, y'all. He got exposed because all the Tyson Fury's opponents are much smaller than him, way smaller than him. Wilder, 50 pounds, 50 pounds lighter. Francis Ngannou was about 5 pounds lighter than Fury in there. And he couldn't do nothing with him. He couldn't lean on him. He tried that. It didn't work. He tried to rough him up and come straight to him and smother his punches. That's why he got knocked down. He got knocked down in the third round. And the guy was barely outboxing Ngannou. He wasn't even outboxing a MMA fighter. Now, I don't know how, I didn't know how to score it. I just knew if it was close that Fury was going to get the decision, because Fury already has his fight with Alexander Usyk that was lined up for December 23rd going into this fight. So, you know, I knew that Ngannou wasn't going to get it on the scorecards, but Ngannou damn near went in there and won 6 rounds. He almost did. He won at least 4, and plus the knockdown. That's a draw. This shit here is crazy. It was a huge event, huge event. You got the biggest of the biggest stars coming out for MMA and boxing. And you got the biggest athletes coming out, like Cristiano Ronaldo and all people like that. Like, this fight here was anticipated, but people are reporting that this fight only did 11 11,000 pay-per-views and 55,000 pay-per-views. I don't know if I can believe that. It was too huge out there. Too many people out there. Too much money into this fight for it to do that much. And then you got people that's reported that it did 1.5 million, 1.8 million, Blue Blood said. So I'm not really sure what happened with the numbers and all that, but as far as in the ring, yeah, Fury got exposed. Fury beat up all these people because of his size. Some of his skill, I'm gonna give it to him. He does have skill, but if he was the same size as Wilder, he would have been knocked out 3 times, bro. Let's keep it a buck. He would have got knocked out 3 times. And after the fight, his face was all bruised up. He looked it fucked up. Ngannou ain't barely had no marks on his face. You have to really look deep into his face. He had like a little bit of black on his eye, but he came in there and he did his thing. I can't lie, man. It's to the point where I want to see Ngannou versus Wilder versus Joshua versus Zane. That motherfucker is, whew, that shit got me feeling guilty that I didn't buy it. Because I didn't buy it because I didn't think Ngannou had a chance at all. And I buy most pay-per-views. You know what I mean? But that was crazy. You know, Fury, he started to settle in towards the middle of the fight, working his jab with the 1-2. But he ain't land no uppercuts like that, no hooks like that. You know, people are so surprised. People acting like it's staged. No, that's not staged. Ngannou showed a little something, bro. I can't lie. He showed something. He was stronger than Fury. He was his size. So Fury, he just couldn't bully. And Fury, he didn't really make no excuses. Pretty much his fans are making excuses for him, talking about he didn't train, he didn't take him serious or nothing like that. Fury said he trained for 12 weeks for Ngannou. But one thing that I might agree with Fury on that he did say, I wouldn't say this is an excuse, but he said that he was better than expected. He didn't have no film, no nothing to watch, and he was awkward. And he was. You know, Ngannou was in there switching stances and just not what I expected. I thought Ngannou was going to be looking for like a straight right hand or a hook, but his bread and butter was the left hook, what he knocked Fury down with. He got power in both hands. And I can see why some people say Ngannou won 6 rounds, because when he did land, he landed some hard shots in most of the rounds. So like if you'd like one of those type of guys, the more cleaner, more effective shots type of guys, because Fury, he wasn't landing a bunch in either of the rounds. Like he was landing his good 1-2. You know, he was landing a good 1-2, but it wasn't that effective. And Fury looked like he used a little bit of unnecessary movement. He didn't look like Fury. He didn't look like Fury. But I knew if it was any type of close, he'd get the decision. But Ngannou, he looks like he belongs. He looked a little stiff, like how he was when he was hitting the pads. But yeah, he was in there. You know, he got a chance against Wilder, AJ. He got a chance. I ain't going to say he going to beat those guys, but he got a chance. And they say that he's looking for the rematch with Fury. I don't, I don't know. I don't think that, I think that Wilder deserves the fight, but I think Wilder might end up clipping Ngannou. He might knock him out. But if he don't, shit, he might fuck Wilder up. But Ngannou, he don't got no head movement like that. That's why I think Wilder will knock him out. And but that fight there, that fight will sell over 1 million for real. Ngannou Wilder, that's like a guaranteed knockout fight right there. And if Ngannou really get caught by that right hand, we might not see him in boxing no more. But he belongs. He belongs. That fight got me wishing he would have came in boxing years earlier. Because he arguably beat Fury. What's good, Jared? Yeah, Fury, based off this fight right here, yeah, Fury is overrated. Because he finally got in there hit with somebody his size, and none of his tactics worked, and he just couldn't do much. He just had to box. Because Fury was trying to impose his will on Ngannou early and get him out of there early. But when he got hit with that left hook and went down, Fury ass played it safe. 1-2. Jab, right hand. I'm gonna be back later today, Jared. I got a slide. I just wanted to get this one in. But I'm gonna come back with some talk about Victor Wembanyama and all that too. We gotta cook on that. But this like a quick little short one. But yeah, Fury, yeah, he know how to impose his will on smaller opponents. That's why I'm not him and Usyk is kind of 50-50. I've been saying Usyk will beat him, but at the same time, if Fury comes in with that Wilder game plan, the leaning on you and all that, will Usyk have an answer for that? Because he ain't gonna. I don't think he'll be able to box with Usyk. Usyk is the boxer in that fight, and if Fury don't knock him out, he might lose that decision. But yeah, I just wanted to give my props to Ngannou. Fury Usyk supposed to be next. It was supposed to be December 23rd, but Fury's team, Frank Warren and them, they say that they don't want the fight till early next year. And Usyk was trying to stand his ground a little bit. I don't know if something changed, if it's going to be early next year, but Fury's next fight is going to be Usyk. And I heard that Wilder and Ngannou is in talks. So I heard that might be next. Wilder and Ngannou. Yeah, that's for sure knockout fight. Somebody going to sleep for real. But I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna put that link out there if you still there, Jared. When we talk about Victor Wembanyama, how he been snapping and all that. I'm gonna holler at you.